So I'm kind of worried about this game because this game, I feel like it's going to be close, but I feel like the Cardinals are going to take over this one easily. Let's see. Deep here, airy. There, I'm going over to. All right. We're going to see who's ultimately the better team here. I feel like the Cardinals are just going to absolutely destroy. You got to think over the free aid or over the preseason. Chandler Jones was an X factor, but then Patrick Peterson became an X factor. Buda Baker became an X factor, and then on top of that, you have what's his name, Brian Murphy becoming a superstar. Dion Sandcastle becoming a superstar. Jeremy Gomez, Tyler Herter, and or Jeremy Gomez being a superstar. Then you have Tyler Herter and Jason Recker, who are two X factors on offense. And Roquan, yes, thank you, Tristan. Roquan's on defense. That's going to be insane to watch. That's going to be hell. It will prove the no-fly zone is a factor for the Cardinals. Who needs the Honey Badger when you have the Cardinals? we, if you guys just saw, you saw the final score. It was to the Packers versus Bears game. That was 23-6, I want to say. And the Lions will be kicking it off to the Cardinals. And they'll be taking a knee. Christian Kirk, of course. I'm a huge Cardinals fan in real life, so I know almost all their names. But here's a custom character, Tyler Herter, 93 overall. Scramble QB. 99 awares, too. I was cheat coding this guy. Kinda. But he's really good. Here we go. Tyler Herter started off over the middle to Jeremy Gomez. Jeremy Gomez brings it to the Cardinal at the 44. First play, Tyler Herter proving he's a go. Insane. Jeremy Gomez. Insanely good. Insanely. Then you got Jason Record back there. Tall. He was, I think I made him 6'8". That's how tall Jason Record is. Tyler Herter, handoff to David Johnson. David Johnson gonna get tackled behind. The Raiders, I don't think I have Raiders this week. I think I have Raiders for week 2. That's going to be in 2 days. I'm taking a break tomorrow because 2 streams in the same day. Or 2 streams in 2 preseason, then week 1 within 2 days. So, alright. Tyler Herter backing up. Looking to that. Actually, he's going to run. He is speed. He is a king. And he will slide 17 yards. He is speed. I cheat coded him, dude. I'm so. Tyler Herter's fast. I will say that. This was like total by accident added in player. I did not want him to be into the league, but I accidentally put him in because I imported my custom roster. And not pass to Christian Kirk for another first down by this Cardinals offense. Here goes Tyler Herter, acting like he's going to run, but actually bullet pass to Jeremy Gomez. Nothing there. Now we see the Detroit's defensive line. Trey Flowers, then linebackers. No one really good there. Devon Kennard's probably the best. And secondary, of course, Darius Slay Jr. still on this team. He's not on the Eagles yet. And here is a jet sweep with the tight end, number 87, Max Williams. And he will be injured now. Man, Ryan, I told you, you had to sign Antonio Gates. I was trying to get you to sign Antonio Gates, but then I realized you wasted too much of your cap space. So you didn't get Antonio Gates. Now you don't have a tight end. Sucks to suck. Anyways, here goes David Johnson over the middle, 8. He got to the 8-yard line on that. Here goes Tyler Herter, handing it off to Kenyon Drake, who will be brought down in the back. Lost a 2 on the play. Still liking this game so far. No. NFC. This was by accident. David Johnson over the middle, going nowhere. Gain of 1. Alright, so NFC. If you become a coach, you cannot create a player. If you become an FL, you cannot create a player unless you boost a server, or I believe it's invite 10 people. Yeah, it's invite 10 people, you can create a player or boost the server. The only person that has ever done that was Vano, which he is on the Ravens right now with both of his players. And here we go, the kick all the way. They're going to field it. They're going to get it to the 20 and took it down. I'm ready to see this defense. This defense is pretty stacked. Matthew Stafford, pretty good quarterback, not going to lie, but I don't think he has the team surrounding him. Besides, I believe they have LeGarrette Blount. And Danny Amendola is the only other one. A handoff. McKissick gets taken down in the backfield by Jordan Hicks. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting defense to go against. The Cardinals have stacked up. Ryan knows what he's been doing. He wasted $50 million on the defense, just the defense alone. And 2 of his players became X Factors. If you can see on the top and towards the bottom. Actually, no, that's Chandler Jones. Never mind. The top was Patrick Peterson. He became an X Factor. Here's the Lions offense and the Lions backs and receivers. Marvin Jones Jr., Kenny Golladay. Matthew Stafford looking to pass. Intercepted by Brian Murphy. And it looks like he's going to go. Matthew Stafford can't tackle him, but then the O-line does get to him. Down at the 8-yard line. The Cardinals, like I was talking about, the Cardinals have built up a whole entire offense, or defense, I mean. And they have made one of the most scariest teams. I'm actually scared to go against them, and I'm the Ravens. I just beat 2 teams by keeping them under 10 points. Aaron Donald Jr. Make sure you guys have you're all the way live. Like, make sure your thing's not gray, it's red, so you keep up with us. Jason, or not Jason, Tyler Herter throws a touchdown to Max Williams. Unbelievable. Because of that interception by Brian Murphy, who became a superstar over preseason, they now have a really insane defensive core. I don't think there's going to be any chance for the Lions. This is going to be a really tough game for the Lions. He's going all the way to 30. Not a bad return. That's pretty good.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. So
Cardinals versus Ravens game to watch? Probably. I mean, it would be the battle of 2 friends in real life. Ryan versus Jason. And the Lions get a first down. Not worried about throwing an interception, obviously. As Matt Stafford goes again, he will not go anywhere, as here comes the Cardinals defense injuring Jesse James too. I feel like the game to watch is probably going to be Cardinals versus Bears or Packers. If it's Cardinals versus Bears, it would be a defensive game, definitely. If it's Cardinals versus Packers, it would be an offensive game. Stafford looking to pass, and he will be taken down almost instantly after taking the ball. Here's a Cardinals defense: Corey Peters, Rodney Gutner. Then we got Chandler Jones, Roquan Smith, Jordan Hicks, Brooks Reed. And then you got Patrick Peterson, Deion Sandcastle, Budda Baker, and you have Brian Murphy. An insane team right there. Matthew Stafford looking to pass, and he will get it, but it will be incomplete. Patrick Peterson there to make the incomplete pass. TVJ versus TV. Actually, I'd like to see that. But I don't think the Patriots and Bears play in the regular season. Patrick Peterson saying no sir to the, I believe that's Kenny Golladay. And here is the punt, almost blocked, but this goes out at the 23. Now we get to see the Cardinals offense, who has been unstoppable with Tyler Herter and Jason Recker and Jeremy Gomez combined. Here we go. Tyler Herter, handoff. David Johnson, questioning what the flag is about. Oh, holding on the offense. All right. DJ Humphries, 10-yard penalty. Now they're backed up in their own 13. Tyler Herter has to get them out of there. Anyway, handoff to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake sheds a tackle, but is able to get 3 yards on the play. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 10-0 Cardinals up. Here we go. Tyler Herter passed to Jason Recker enough to get them inside a close range. It's 3rd and 3. Tyler Herter looking to pass. Gets it out to Max Williams. Max Williams will get the first and will hold on to the ball. And that will be a first down. And they're back into it after a deficit of 2nd and 20 to 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good head of steam going.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake.
Play action. Tyler Herter looking deep. Has Christian Kirk at the 41. If the Cardinals got Gates, I was trying to have them pick up Gates. I low-key was trying to. Because I was trying to have Ryan pick up Gates. But he wouldn't do it. He's like, no, he's old. No, I don't want him. He's old. No, he's not good. He's only 79. Kenyon Drake spin move. Gets it all the way for a gain of 5. Nah, okay, so they had to release a player, and they released one of it's Chase Edmonds, and he was able to have, what was it, 3 mil, 2 mil, something like that. Yeah, I picked up Antonio Gates because no one would pick him up, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take him.
Allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. First down marker at the 31.
Tyler Herter. Play action with Christian Kirk. Looking to pass. Going to run. There he goes. A good block by David Johnson, and that will be he will be going down at the 17. The best running back for the Cardinals is the quarterback. Imagine that one.
He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit.
Herter for MVP, I swear.
Time play.
He will be. I swear. Here we go. We got motion in the backfield. Looks like change of game plan. There goes Herter. Good pass to Charles Clay. Trubisky can run, but he can't run like Tyler Herter. I swear. The unintentional custom player for MVP. Honestly, though. And he's with the Cardinals for 5 years, too. 37 million for 5 years. Motion. David Johnson, Tyler Herter looking to pass. Got his man Charles Clay in the end zone. 16-0. I promise I did not mess with the outcome. I promise. The Cardinals are just way too stacked. As you can see, K1's holding the ball. And now it's 17-0. David Johnson's overall, I want to say he's 78. Next season, you can't be a player next season. You're an FO until you retire. And if you retire, you have to wait like 3 seasons until you can create another player or create another thing. Yeah, he used to be an 85, but now he's a 78. Yeah, he actually was. In 2016, he was in the 90s. And walked down, no fly zone by the Cardinals. He was a 91 in Madden 16, I believe. A handoff. The Cardinals are just swooping them. Nowhere to go. Matthew Stafford, inaccurate, overthrown, looking like Tom Brady Jr. On mobile, yeah, but that's because they had the little throwbacks. And here we go. The Cardinals will get the ball back. It looks like, oh, it looked like they were about to not pick it up. Deion Sandcastle just didn't want to pick it up, I guess. Tyler Herter being noticed. He's got to be the week one NFC MVP. Tyler Herter looking to pass, has a man. That's Jason Recker going down the sideline, and he will go all the way to the 21-yard line. Outstanding play. That was outstanding. Yeah, stop by Slay, but outstanding. Here we go. Tyler Herter not going to hand it off. He's actually going to pass it, but it's inaccurate. Here we go. Tyler Herter again. Looking to pass. Once again, gets the ball out. That is Jeremy Gomez. And Jeremy Gomez will be going out at the 4. I feel like they got to put in K1 just for a little while. just so the offense could be slowed down. This offense is too powerful, striking way too fast for this defense. Here's the defensive players messing around because, you know, they be stopping Lions offense. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but I sinned the last 3 weeks of preseason, and this is like the first time I checked the Cardinals roster since putting in, I believe it was, who was the last player they signed? It was, I want to say it was Deion Sandcastle. And Christian Kirk with the touchdown. Anyways, I checked the roster and I was like, you know what? I want to see what it looks like with Roquan be on the Cardinals. I switched over to the Cardinals, and all I see is I see Chandler Jones right next to Roquan. I was like, that's normal. He's an X factor. But then I look over and I see Brian Murphy's no longer hidden talent. He's a superstar. Patrick Peterson has an X factor, and then Buda Baker had an X factor, which they were already superstars. They were both superstars already, but they both had X factors. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? 24-0 as Lions are getting the ball back, needing to do something, and they will be turning it out. That's Danny Amendola being brought down at the 20. He's getting nowhere. This defense has been too good for the Lions offense. They need to do something. Well, every time I do a sim league, Cardinals for some reason always come out on top. Or, well, no, they don't come out on top. They come up to like the top 3 or 4 in the NFC. Pass to the left side is short, but it won't go anywhere. So no fly zone comes over. But mainly it's the Chargers that do really good, which I'm surprised about. Chargers are really good in Madden. It's sim leagues. That's why I never. Yeah, Browns and Chargers, yeah. Short pass, and there is Patrick Peterson to stop him. Browns and Chargers. Browns, yeah, actually the Browns too. That's another team that pop off. But they kind of have reasoning to because they have what, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, and Baker Mayfield, and that will be incomplete. I thought Kenny Galladay actually caught that, but that would be incomplete. Here we go. Matthew Stafford looking to pass. Goes short again. This will go nowhere as this is now 4th and 6. 24-0. Second quarter timeout. 42 seconds left in the first half. This is only first half and they're up 24-0. This is scary. And that will be going in the back of the end zone. Yeah, Chargers always had a good team. 12 for 14, 3 touchdowns. Looking for Jason Record. Jason Record's wide open. Gain of 4 on the play. I don't think they're trying to rush anything. I think they're just going to run the ball now to get it into this. And that would be a tackle in the backfield. But, alright. So we get into halftime. This is a interesting one right here. Yeah, Cardinals are dominating. 197 passing yards, 46 rushing yards. Cardinals are dominating. Alright. We go to the Rams versus Panthers. Nothing happened. Whoa, crazy. Crazy. Then we go over to Washington Eagles. Absolutely nothing. Crazy. Still 0-0. Wow, you guys already finished in 0-0. Wow. Now let's check Bears versus Bears. This one's interesting, really. Look at this. QB 0, running back 0, wide receiver 0. Oh my gosh. There's Tyler Herter. He's definitely going to be the MVP. Or at least week 1 awards to him. Unless someone could top how he's played this game, then he's definitely going to be the NFC. Here goes Danny Amendola. And he gets nowhere. Put at 18. Here comes Galladay. Stafford too. Stafford looking to do something. I think they might run this first play. Yes, they will. And he will get nowhere as he's taken for a gain of 1 only. Here goes Stafford looking to pass. Starts to run, but he gets sacked by Reed. The first sack of the game. I'm posting the week 1 awards. I'm not doing all the stats. That's way too much work. I'd have to like screenshot stats and everything. I should get like people to help me with that. But I really don't know who would actually do it and be active to do it. I mean, you could, but I don't know if you're fully active. Here goes Stafford looking to pass. He's actually in trouble and he gets sacked again. A second sack, and now it's 4th and 19. Can't be that active. Yeah, see. I'd need someone that would be like fully active and willing to do it. That's what I needed in all of this, is I need people to be active and willing to do it. And this all the way in the back, Sandcastle tried doing something, but he gets nowhere. Tyler Herter coming out. 13 for 15, 197 yards. But could you show me Packers?
How about the boost the defense gave them?
Packers versus Bears stats after? I could try.
Big many points.
Tyler Herter handed off to Kenyon Drake. I could try, honestly. I'd have to look at the stats and all that. Tyler Herter hand off to that's Kenyon Drake again. It's 3rd and 7. Tyler Herter probably going to pass. I feel like this is going right to the Jason Recker, Jeremy Gomez. Actually, no, he's going to run again with David Johnson. David Johnson gets nowhere on it. 3 and out. They just went all 3 running games. Or running plays, I mean. They should have just passed it. Keep on putting up this lead.
Here's Andy Lee now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
That's the Cardinals' first punt. That's crazy. To be honest, David Johnson wasn't injury prone here. Yeah, that is true. If David Johnson wasn't too much of an injury prone player. Here we go, Matthew Stafford looking to pass. Gets it out to Kenny Galladay, who's taken down instantly by Deion Sandcastle and Patrick Peterson, a dual tag. And there goes the running back all the way, McKissick, for first down, their first one since, or the first rushing first down since first quarter. Here goes Stafford, incomplete pass. Patrick Peterson got X Factor on, and they're not going anywhere. He's going to keep his X Factor going. 3rd and 4. Here goes Matthew Stafford looking to pass, and that will be incomplete. Looks like Patrick Peterson could have intercepted it, but he did not. Now it's 4th down. Most likely gonna punt it. Patrick Peterson looked like he could have intercepted that, but didn't dive for it. Here we go. Punt is away. Deion Sandcastle not going to return because it's going in the end zone. If only he had to drill record. Yeah, probably. Tyler Herter looking to pass. Max Williams will get it, but he will be brought down after a gain of 2. About to hit 200 yards with 3 touchdowns. And a handoff to Kenyon Drake going the wrong way, and as he's brought down for a loss of 1. They needed an air raid offense, not a rushing offense, because they cannot run the ball for the life of them. High short pass. High short pass. Oh. A high short pass, dude. Anyways. Tyler Herter looking to pass. Oh, starts to move. He will get it out though. Jason Recker, and he will be gone. This is a touchdown by Jason Recker. Unbelievable. His first career touchdown reception. Unbelievable.
All year from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an
I got one before you did. What do you mean? You got one what?
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Oh, you're talking about you got. Yeah, that's because yours got sim first.
Up and a touchdown for Arizona.
His is a lot better though. I will say that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
At least his team didn't almost get
At the goal line.
a comeback on.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard
It's not.
line.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. This team is stacked. I will say that.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
He might have been almost into negative. Well, he did go into negatives, but he might have been into negatives cap. But he's definitely showing that his team is worth the negative cap. And here's the run. I think he's like 700K.
And he's going to get 7 out of this.
They're starting to come back, but then, of course, your guys' defense was actually good. And Tom Brady Jr. was horrible. And the pass over the middle in a juke on Patrick Peterson while he's an X Factor. Hey, at least this team hasn't allowed any points to be scored. I think he was even trying to get you too. Like he was trying to post a trade for you. Because I think he was trying to have a stacked trio of wide receivers. I think he just didn't sign you. One stack, two. Stafford looking to pass, and he'll be intercepted by Patrick Peterson. Going the other way again. Imagine Jason, Dion, and Jeremy with Tyler. I would definitely tell Ryan to put his offense as an air raid offense, because that would just be too OP. Only passes. You could request a trade, by the way. Like request a trade off the team. But it's only until like week 9, and you can't. There's no more trades. Tyler Herter looking to hand off the ball to Kenyon Drake, who will get some yardage on it. Hasn't been able to get him going. Gain of 3 on the play. Jason Recker's in X Factor, and here's another run. David Johnson. Yeah. Just make sure to make your decision by week 9 if you want to stay with the Packers or you want to go to the Cardinals. Oh yeah, the Cardinals and the Lions, the oldest rivalry in the whole entire league. Anyways, Tyler Herter looking to pass. He's running. He's gone. He is showing them speed. Yeah. He is now in the zone. He's got blitz radar. Oh no. He has blitz radar. That's not a good one for the Lions. Yes, he is faster than K1. He is 93 speed. Tyler Herter looking to pass. Hold on.
Game day!
Nico, lead the party. Hold on. We're doing a Madden 20 thing. You want to lead the party for me, please?
Yeah, I know.
Please.
Hi, Jason's stream. Goodbye.
I don't even think they could hear you. Alright, see ya. One of my friends just like joined the stream or joined the thing. Anyways. I think it is pro read. I think that's why I think it is.
Really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that
It's
one.
either,
They weren't back on their
I think the
heels.
name's either pro read or blitz radar.
They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Oh, you guys actually heard him?
A loss of 3 on that first down pass play.
Hold on, I'd have to check after this to see if what his X factor. But here he comes. It's blitz radar. Never mind, it's blitz radar. He's got blitz radar on.
1-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete.
Max Williams actually been his favorite target. He's been targeted more than Jeremy and Jason combined. If we actually put up the points, it's
They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
here he goes. Tyler Herder gets it out to David Johnson, who will go out of bounds after a gain, or actually no yards gained. 4th and 7.
Certainly one they'd like to have.
31-0. Oh my gosh, TV.
Downfield as it turned out.
TV 13. Who's TV 13?
The coverage is way too
This is a blow. This is a shutout. What do you mean blowout? This is a shutout. Seahawks. Seahawks are next week too. TB12 and Breeze are the two.
Out comes a field goal team.
No. TB12 or Tom Brady has pro reads. Breeze has fearless. And the kick is good. 34-0.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
This is an absolute shutout. I'm kind of scared now. What if TB12? I mean, if you want to do that, I'm pretty sure TB12 is going to win that. Yeah.
Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important.
You got to remember, TB12's on the Patriots, so he's not going to have... Either way, the Tampa Bay has a really good team this year. Here goes Matthew Stafford under pressure again, and he will fumble. And this will be picked up by a lineman who will be brought down after a loss of 2.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed
Why
to
does
do.
Breeze have pro read in
The other direction.
Madden 21?
Or moved away from it.
He's more of a fearless quarterback.
Is able to come up with the ball.
He can throw even under pressure. It's why? That's so dumb.
On a 2nd down and 12.
Here goes Matthew Stafford looking to pass again. He gets it to his running back, and his running back will be going behind more. This is 3rd and 13.
Back at the 22. It'll be a long
Nathan Peter in disguises. No, Matthew Stafford is playing good.
and never good on a pass.
Matthew Stafford's playing good. It's just more of this defense is too good for his core that he's surrounded with.
Move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case,
Yes, Trubisky is listed as your starter for week 2.
executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Matthew Stafford looking to pass, and he has a man, Danny Amendola, at the 42.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Deion Sandcastle came up with a tackle. That's actually Almighty Hex's character, to be honest.
Right now they're playing for pride, fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Stafford now, perfect since the second half started. 7
They still want to put up points. No one wants to be goose-egged. And there's Chandler Jones, and they will be intercepted by Deion Sandcastle. And now a fumble. And now it's recovered by Brian Murphy Jr. What a play that just turned into several problems. An interception and a fumble. Look at Deion Sandcastle rocking them 90s retros.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Why would it even matter? They still got the ball.
Because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
They're booth reviewing this. It's kind of pointless too. And I guess it stays the same.
Challenge comes in inside of 2.
Anyways,
And it gets overturned.
here goes David Johnson. He will be shedding a tackle and he will be going for another gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. And
Yeah, it's Cardinals ball anyways because it was an interception that became a fumble. Anyways, David Johnson brings all the way to the 38.
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
It's a loss of 2 on the play.
I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
It's 3rd and 4. What are the Cardinals going to do? Are they going to do a pass play, which has been working this whole entire game? Here goes the Cardinals, giving it to Kenyon Drake, and he will be tackled in the backfield. Accidentally scores. 34-0 with 57 seconds left on the clock. Would this be the first MFL shutout, goose egg, by the Cardinals? The team the most unlikely in real life to do this. A 34 goose egg. The kick is no good. Gomez just randomly someone. Yeah, that sounds about right. You guys are being way too stupid.
We just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think we're a couple yards away from you.
Yeah, no timeouts have been called. Anyways, I think it's kind of fair to say it's over for them. Anyways, Patrick Peterson on Kenny Galladay, and that would be a pass to the running back who will get absolutely smacked. But there will be a face mask on Patrick Peterson. PP 21. PP, come on. PP 21, come on. They're on the Cardinals 34. They could get a field goal right here. And here goes, but there will be a sack by Chandler Jones, his first sack of the season. I kind of figured Chandler Jones was going to get through him one way or another, and it worked. Yeah, Roquan has done absolutely nothing. I think, well, actually, no, Roquan has swatted the ball a couple times. I will say that Roquan has swatted the ball. And that is game 34-0. This seems like something I would pull in, like, all, or not, yeah, all pro mode. 34-0. 281 passing yards, 80 rushing yards, 2 takeaways. He's going 0-16. I still can't believe they went 0-16. Was that the year before they had Megatron, or is that after? Like, while Megatron was on the team? I want to, like, was that the year before or while he was on the team? Browns 0-16. Browns 0-16, they had Megatron. Hold on. I want to see the stats for this. player stats. Tyler Herter, 158 QBR rating. Oh my. 17 completions, 20 attempts, 281 yards, 85 completion percentage, 4 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 14 average yards per attempt. Longest pass is 79. Rushing. Apparently, Tyler Herter also carried in the rushing game too. Receiving, Max Williams and Jason Record carried in the receiving. Jason Record with 156 yards alone. There's Jeremy Gomez too. He also has a touchdown, doesn't he? Oh no. Jason Record does though. Yeah, he did. Blocking. They all got well, look at this. They all allowed one sack. They're all Detroit. Defensive. How did what? Okay. This is crazy. Alright. Well, what is it? The Titans versus Browns after this. Peace out, everyone.